Welcome to PJ's Storytime. We're going to read a couple stories tonight, and they all are about being loud. Both of them are. So here we go. Get ready. This one's called Sullivan, who is always too loud. This is Sullivan, who is always too loud. Not just sometimes, not just often. Hello! Always. At home, Mama says, Sullivan, Ella baby is sleeping. Sullivan, Mr. Jenkins downstairs will complain. Sullivan, I can't hear myself think. You're not supposed to hear thinking, Sullivan shouts. He shouts it loudly. And Ella baby wakes, and the dog barks, and Mr. Jenkins downstairs raps on the floor, his ceiling, with his cane. Mr. Jenkins likes it quiet at night. Rapping with his cane means, keep it down, Sullivan. Sullivan tries his best. Mama says, that's a start. At school, Miss Chow says, Sullivan, it's reading time now. Sullivan, it's Leah's turn for share chair. Sullivan, Ms. Gonzalez cannot teach percussion with your cymbals crashing away. Smash! Sullivan smashes his cymbals loudly once more because percussion means a booming sound, so Miss Chow should be proud. She sends Sullivan to the peace place for thinking. Quiet. Sullivan tries to explain to Mama, I have loudness in my body, bubbling up, always, and it always has to come out. He makes a giant Tarzan jungle yell. Mama says it does not have to come out at the grocery store. All through dinner, all through bath time, all through bedtime story, Sullivan squishes his loudness down, down, down. But the next morning, it bubbles back up. Outside, Mr. Jenkins sits on the stoop in his green every Wednesday suit. Green, like a ferocious dinosaur. Sullivan is a dinosaur too. His loudness bubbles up into a ferocious dino. Roar! Oops. Mr. Jenkins frowns. Frowning means, oh, Sullivan. Mama asks, have you tried counting 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Mama sighs. She says, it's a start. At school, Sullivan tries again. During center time, when there are no red blocks. 1. During share chair, when it's Bowden's turn. 2. During movement, which is for silly jumping. It's not easy, but counting squishes the loudness down. 3. At recess, Bowden gives Sullivan a turn with his yellow super high bounce ball. Sullivan wants to sing a bouncing song at the tip top of his lungs. Boing, boing, boing! But the loudness is squished so deep down inside that the song won't come. What if the loudness is squished inside forever? But then, when it's time to go inside, everyone lines up. Everyone except Annalise. She's far away in the tall grass monster corner of the playground. She doesn't hear Miss Chow. Sullivan feels a bubble, bubble, bubble rumble up. Oh no! Now is eyes on teacher time. But Sullivan must. Now the tree stump is a Jungle King platform. 1, 2, 3. His loudness, it's there. Annalise! He gives an enormous, extra wild Tarzan jungle yell. Annalise hears. She comes running. And Miss Chow? She smiles. Thank you, Sullivan, for choosing the right time for loudness. Sullivan is proud, proud, proud. The feeling bubbles up. Sullivan tries to count. 1, 2. Thank you! But Miss Chow just laughs. She says, it's a start. Oops. And Sullivan laughs too. The end. Our next loud story is called Roar of a Snore. The sky was dark, the stars were bright, each Huffle fast asleep that night. Except for Jack, eyes open wide. He tosses and turns, he groaned, he sighed. Jack heard a noise that rocked the floor. He heard a noise that shook the door. Jack heard Snore, a mighty snore, a clamorous snore, a thundering, ear-splitting roar of a snore. Old hound dog Blue was sound asleep. He woofed and snuffled at Jack's feet. Wake up, old Blue, and stop that snore. Old Blue woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack went searching. Across the hall slept Mama Gwen. Her huffs and puffs made curlers spin. Wake up, Mama Gwen, and stop that snore. Mama Gwen woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen went searching. Sweet baby Sue slept one door down. Her high-pitched snore made whistling sounds. Wake up, baby Sue, and stop that snore. Baby Sue woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue went searching. Way down the stairs in his favorite chair snored Papa Ben like a grumbly bear. Wake up, Papa Ben, and stop that snore. Papa Ben woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben went searching. In the old porch swing slept Huffle twins. Josie Joe wheezed out. Jenny Lynn wheezed in. Wake up, you two, and stop that snore. The twins woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn went searching. They found their barn filled up with snores, the sheep, the goat, the cows, and more. Wake up, you critters, and stop those snores. The critters woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens went searching. Up to the loft the Huffles climbed to search together just one more time. They searched the hay with drowsy eyes, and there they found a snore surprise. One lost kitten in the hay, snoring all his cares away. I'll be hornswoggled, Jack Huffle cried. His snores 3,000 times his size. Wake up, little cat, and stop that snore. The Huffles waited. The snore still roared. Now let him sleep, hushed Mama Gwen. He needs his rest. He looks done in. He's traveled far across our field, said Papa Ben. He needs a meal. He needs a home, said baby Sue. Woof, woof, agreed old hound dog Blue. All Huffle eyes were fixed on Jack. Jack sighed, then grinned and looked right back. He's found a home. It's our haystack. So Jack and Blue and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cows and hens joined Little Cat and snuggled in. Each Huffle added snuffles, huffs, wheezes, whistles, grumbles, puffs. One giant snore sailed through the night. At last the Huffles all slept tight. But down the road, eyes open wide, Molly Olson tossed and sighed. She heard a snore. Roar of a snore. I hope you enjoyed PJ's story time with me. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.